whatever you're doing is like gonna 10x it. Or it's just gonna make you focus a lot more harder. Being able to see things that you wasn't actually able to see before. It boosts your like internal monologue to be like less inflamed with all these other people talking about all this other nonsense that has nothing to do with you. Alright guys, while making this one video right here, I just want to say I did use a little bit of instrumental music, and I know I talk a lot about like inside this video I'm not really listening to music. I'm not really bumping this song. I'm not listening to it. I'm not doing none of that. It was just a little background song. I was like, you know what? My videos sometimes like to be made with background music. It has nothing to do with the dopamine detox, meaning like I'm not trying to break nothing. I don't really feel nothing when I listen to this background song like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm really just trying to complete this challenge. And I just want to tap y'all into it. I don't want y'all side-eyeing me just because, like, oh, what you talking about no music? We hear background music right now. But, you know, it's not really doing nothing for me. I'm not trying to use it for, like, just pleasureful reasons. It's just strictly background music. Just strictly for entertainment. I hope y'all tune into the video. I hope y'all enjoy it. I had a little bit of fun making this video. I'm beginning to see a little bit of a difference, so y'all go ahead and check this out. What's good, everybody on YouTube? I hope y'all have a beautiful and blessed day. I got my blanket on me today. It's kind of cold right now, so it makes sense to have this on me. The weather's getting colder here. If you've been over here inside Massachusetts, you already know how it's getting. You already know how it is. But we're not here to talk about none of that. I want to talk to you guys about this dopamine detox and what's really done for me being on semen retention. Now, I've been on semen retention for a good amount of time now, and the benefits that both of them have right by side with each other is immaculate. Like, it's immaculate. It literally helps me day in and day out see a lot more of life, feel a lot more of life. I'm able to walk down the street a lot more and just really just think to myself inside my own head. Or it's a lot easier for me to just not think about anything at all and just be there inside nature, or be there upon my walk, be there inside the street. I see myself being a lot more present. I see myself not really caring too much about social media as much as I used to, because here's the thing, right? I gotta watch YouTube anyway. Like, I'm not on YouTube, but like, I gotta get on YouTube in order for me to upload my videos. And sometimes, obviously, the first thing that I see is probably something from what other people are uploading. I realize, bro, I am not missing out on a single thing, bro. I used to have FOMO, fear of missing out. I'm not fearing nothing. I'm not afraid of any of the videos that are just being uploaded, because I know I'll be able to watch them by the time I come back. Today is like day 13 of this dopamine detox, and honestly, I'm going to be ending it in about like 17 more days, 17, 18 more days. I'm not even halfway through yet. But basically, it's like, I'm not missing out on anything. In my personal opinion, YouTube has been starting to get a little bit dreary and a little bit boring when it came to many aspects. So it's like, me taking upon this journey upon myself is just, it's just pretty easy for me to just not be like, not hop on YouTube. So, and then also, the dopamine detox that me and some other people are doing, it's also no music. We are not bumping no Little Baby. We are not bumping any rock music. We are not getting, like, listening to that metal, going crazy, shaking our heads, shaking our dreads, or shaking our braids, or shaking our regular hair. We're not doing that. We're in our own head. Now see, here's the thing about being in your own head. You really begin to, you really begin to see a lot more of your thoughts. You really begin to see a lot more of your thoughts, and you really be able to get to observe yourself in a much better lighting. Be able to see things that you wasn't actually able to see before. Take this sip of water real quick. I hope y'all getting y'all water in, because y'all pee better be clear. I'm not going to double check for you. You can check yourself. But your pee better be clear. You got to stay hydrated. And you got to drink yourself some water. Research facts. Poland Spring may not be the best type of water. But it's the water that I got. So I'm going to drink it. So, the no music aspect of it really does boost your the no music aspect of it. Honestly, it just really does boost your self-awareness. It boosts your like internal monologue to be like less inflamed with all these other people talking about all this other nonsense that has nothing to do with you. When you leave yourself with no type of music, a lot of things just feel a lot more nicer. They feel a lot more better. And I don't know. I know when I get back to music, because I've done this dopamine detox before while I was on semen retention. I know when I get back to that music portion of everything, my life is just gonna, not even my life, nothing's really gonna happen with my life. I'm gonna love the music, bro. When I came back from my dopamine detox after like only a week of not listening to music, bro, I nearly cried listening to my first song. It wasn't even really a song. I just heard it in like a short. Bro, I nearly cried, bro. Like, maybe it may seem like some soft type of time, and I don't really care. But, bro, it was sounding so beautiful to me. I'm like, what? I've been listening to this so much. I've missed it, but I've listened to it a million times. Why does it sound so much more different, so much more better now that I haven't listened to it for a little minute? I mean, you may be saying, yo, Jay, it's obvious. Like, you missed it. Like, of course. But no, I detoxed my brain from it. I'm rewired my brain from it. It's the same song. I just stopped listening to it that much. So you stop seeing it. Hold on, cut off a little bit on me. But let's add in the semen retention aspect of it now. The semen retention, what it really does is, you already know what semen retention does. It literally like boosts. It boosts your way wherever you're at. Whatever you're doing is like gonna 10x it. Or it's just gonna make you focus a lot more harder. And it's gonna make you just go a lot more harder in like everything that you're doing. So it's like if you really are just, if you're full of pleasure, you're gonna go a lot harder in your pleasureful things. If you are going to go a lot harder on anything purposeful because you're purposeful, that's just what semen retention is gonna do. It's gonna amplify that effect. And now it also brings, I feel like semen retention also brings a good amount of you into the present moment naturally. So once you detox your mind from just seeing always constantly instant gratification, you're detoxing that pleasure factor that's going on in your mind that only wants pleasure. You beginning to start to focus on things with a lot more purpose. Like, bro, I've been starting to read a whole lot more. I mean, like, I already was a reader. But, like, bro, I'm beginning to actually really get through these books. Like, you know what I'm saying? I got a lot more time now. The days feel so much longer, too. So you really feel like you can get a lot ahead of just, like, everybody and everything when you're on this process. Like, bro, I'm reading this book. I'm figuring out a lot of things with my career and a lot of things with my life and a lot of things that I want to do. This is a great book, by the way. I recommend every single last one of you who actually want to really do something with your lives to read this book, okay? I recommend it because you can literally do a lot of the strategies inside that book while having a full-time job. But, like I was saying, you really begin to have everything just laid out in front of you, and then you just begin to feel like you have so much extra time on your hands. Like, I'm like looking at the time, I'm like, wow, it's only 6 o'clock in the day? Oh, wow, it's only 5? Like, what? I still have a time to upload a video. I still have time to do this. I still have time to do that. So I can get to bed easier and better and earlier. Like, I think it's just a benefit for all. I feel like a lot of people don't do this process for a long period of time is because, I mean, it's not that easy. I'm gonna be honest. Lots of times I just want to pick up and listen to my music. I miss my music. I miss a lot of things upon this process. But I'm not doing that because I know I serve a bigger purpose here. I need to do something bigger. I know I have to go for better right now. And in all honesty, I think it's really just where you put your dopamine levels to. Like, there's some people who could just go to the gym a lot of times just during this process. I recommend every single one of you try this challenge, at least for a week. At least for a week or at least for 2 weeks, try yourself a dopamine detox along with semen retention. I mean, you should already be holding in your nut if you ain't got no shorty. That's just point blank. You're just tricking your body and you're just destroying your body at that point. You're just saying, you know what? Look, you know what I'm saying? I'm not meaning it in any type of negative way. I'm not saying you're a horrible human being. I'm just telling you what you're doing to your body. Don't shoot the messenger. You know? But it's just kind of like, I feel like every one of you guys should try this dopamine detox. It really does detox yourself from the brain, along with semen retention that already has been detoxing yourself from all these sexual things. It's like two detoxes coming together, basically. You know what I'm saying? It's like, so now you're in a way where now you can kind of do whatever you want, and you feel like you're going to be able to amplify and just focus your way as to whatever you've been doing, because you know you got a lot of things that you want to do. You know you got big dreams inside this life. Why would you just hold all that back and just think, let me just be like everybody else and let me just be on my phone a lot? There's something damaging to do to the brain that just always being on your phone does. So it's just kind of like, why don't you just take that effect out? Why don't you take a lot of that stuff out? Then you really begin to see the kicks out of life. You be able to see the fulfillments a lot more out of life. You begin to be able to see like the slow down periods. Because life moves by very slow. It may seem like things move by very fast, but a lot of times we like to distract ourselves with the things that we love. And that makes sense. But take a deep breath and realize things are just moving one step at a time every day. Just like how you should be doing. Just take it one step at a time. You don't know where you're going exactly sometimes. You don't know what to do sometimes. And I get it, because I've been there. But it's like the only way that you can really get over that or get by that is just taking that one step forward. It doesn't have to be in a particular direction yet. You'll figure out that direction along the way. I've never figured out a direction without already taking steps forward. I didn't see anything when I was just standing there. So, you know, I recommend everybody try it. Do what they gotta do. Day 13, I'm going to create a longer video wrapping up a lot of different things when it comes to day 30. Got a lot of things working when it comes to this dopamine detox, but that's just really where a lot of my focus has been at, and just within myself, you know? This is Enlightening J. Ain't nothing new. Ain't nothing new underneath the sun. We just keep kicking it. We gonna keep doing it. You know, I love every single last one of you guys who'll be tuning in. We will talk again. I will see you guys again inside the next video. Feel free to comment and talk to me. I love talking with y'all. Peace.